Hello, welcome to ASL Season 6, Week 8, with me, TCP. And this week I am fighting Dave. Dave is currently, or before this battle, is second place, and I'm in the first place because I've gone 7-0. Dave's gone 6-1, up until this point, and he has a very similar kind of team to the team that I had last season, with Rotom Wash, Infernape, and Zygarde being very important members to his team and very important members to my team. But he has some other tricks that I never got to use. Stack Attacka being one of them. I always thought this was a meme pick, kind of, because I didn't really see the use of it as a bulky steel type when it has 2 4x weaknesses. But going into this prep, I can see its uses. Like my Mega Latios has to have a lot of chip on that Stack Attacker in order to do anything this match. So that's something I'm going to be looking at this battle. Also, I want to pretty much stop his Infernape from doing anything, because almost any Infernape set is going to do well against my team. So like Scarf is nice for him. Focus Sash Endeavor is really nice for him. SD, Nasty Plot, Band, Specs. Really anything that Infernape can run, it will do well with, simply because of its coverage. So starting off, I lead Latios. I was expecting him to lead either Rotom Wash or Infernape, and I wanted to get some chip off on something. And I also wanted to scout out the set of Infernape if I can potentially, because it's such a huge set. But he leads with Rotom. He immediately switches. I just do a Psychic. I switch into my Milotic and throw off a Scald. Now I was definitely thinking of predicting the Rotom Wash to come in, but I was thinking that if he does come in, I get a chance to Mirror Coat if he Volt Switches, and potentially getting something else with the Scald might be better for me in the long game. It really was better for me in the long game, considering that Stack Attacka is now weak enough for Latios to deal with a Calm Mind. So I just throw off another Scald, and I get the burn on Rotom Wash, so that's nice. This turn, I forget what I do. I think I Mirror Coat. Yeah, Mirror Coat here as these subs. And now this spooks me. I'm not really sure what he can do behind a sub to Mega Latios, probably like Shadow Ball or Dog Pulse or Toxic. But I go hard Mega Latios because I didn't think he really had the sauce. I didn't think it was something he could really fit on his team. And he shows the foul play, expecting something like Dragon Dance, which I don't know why these people are expecting Dragon Dance from me. Maybe I have to bring Dragon Dance for them to be justified. But I'm Calm Mind this week because I thought Calm Mind did really well against Aromatisse and Rotom Wash, letting me set up and take hits from things like this Mega Pidgeot. But I did not expect Work Up to happen. So I Calm Mind here, thinking that I could just eat up and set up for free, but I cannot. So that confusion sucks because 2 Psychics kills this Mega Pidgeot, but it's kind of a blessing that I will talk about later on. Here I just Draco. I'm not fully max Spadef or special attack, so it doesn't kill, but it gets off a lot of damage. Also, he has the Roost. I did not expect Roost. I was going hard Milotic just to eat up a hit, but I was definitely not expecting Roost. Now, my thought process is, in order for my Scarf Diggersby to kill this Mega Pidgeot, I need to have some chip on it. And I was going to sack my Milotic anyways, so he gets out healthier than I would like him to. But Diggersby is in, and when Diggersby is in, it gets to click Return against his remaining Mons, and really just gets a kill. In comes Zygarde. I don't know what set it is. It could be Dragon Dance, it could be Band, it could be Resto, Chesto. there's a lot of things this Zygarde would be. It could be special Zygarde. So I'm just going into my hard Zygarde answer, and it's Avalugg. And he coils up. And this is probably the one set that my Avalugg can't really deal with, other than maybe like special Z move or something like that. But he keeps on coiling up. I just want to check out the rest of his moves. He can't really attack me right now. I'm thinking that if he doesn't have rest, I can chip him down and eventually kill him. But he does have rest, so I just have to hope for a crit at this point. So, thinking right now, I need to see if he has the extreme speed, which it doesn't seem like he does because he has coil, sleep talk, and rest. And if his last move was extreme speed, that would kind of be bad. In the sense that extreme speed is not usually the best move to have. So I keep going for the crit. I don't get it, and I don't get it, and there's a lot of turns of me just avalanching this Zygarde hoping for a crit, but it doesn't happen. I go into Latios, and I decide to drop a Draco just to kill this thing. It doesn't have extreme speed because it showed its whole moveset. So I get rid of that, and the blessing in disguise from before, where I got hit when I hurt myself in confusion, is that if I had hit him, I may have let my Latios get low enough to get sacked to, if I had killed the Mega Pidgeot, I may have let my Latios get low enough to get killed by Infernape, and so that Zygarde set might have been able to sweep me. But because I was able to, decided to preserve Latios in whatever, in the series of plays that happened, I'm able to take down this Zygarde. It's unable to beat me, and I'm in a favorable position again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack my Latios in a similar manner to how I sacked my Lodic to make sure that it's in range of Scarf Return. And now that Infernape comes in, he can't kill me with Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave if he's not Scarf, and he is Scarf, so I get to get my final kill with Lorgus. Oh my goodness, I thought I was going at 1,000,000 words per minute. But this was a very intense match. Lots of thought process going into it, simply because it's the number 1 spot versus the number 2 spot right now. And I want to potentially get that undefeated season that no one has ever gotten in the ASL. I'm now 8-0. And next week I fight Excellent Name. Now, Excellent Name is probably the biggest threat to stop my perfect season. Let's say that. Simply because he is the original 12-1 person, and I always somehow choke against him, which I'm always really annoyed with myself when I battle Ian. But hopefully, if I am able to pull out that win, the only person, there's a lot of battles that I'm excited for, but aren't as threatening as some of these matchups as I have before. So I'm just so excited for next week. If I win next week, I might be able to pull off the first 13-0 season of the ASL. I might propel myself into actually being a good player. It's going to be so amazing. But that's all for me. It all counts. Next week is the big week for me to see if I actually pull off this undefeated season. If it doesn't happen, I still make playoffs, but that's it. And that's all.